Yes, sir. You already know we back at it. About to run up another one, man. It's been a minute, but we finna run it up again with this Ultimate Bro, I believe his name was. Let's see what it do. Run it back. Y'all stay tuned. We finna get it started.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. Welcome you to another installment of Madden Ultimate Team. There's been a lot of talk leading up to this matchup, and it's finally here. But can it live up to all the hype?
And off we go from Las Vegas. From the 6. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by their electrifying signal caller, the former Virginia Tech Hokie, Michael Vick. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play there for the Raiders. It would appear these guys aren't fooling around. A big play on the second play from scrimmage.
Well, last night in our meeting,
Y'all see it, opening play of the game, man. Got to make a statement on that drive, that first drive.
On the second play of the game, I thought you meant as we get into it a little bit, they decide to just come right out swinging.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They just get the play off. Now Vick. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Vick. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Vick to the air again. Flush to his right. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. A carry for a long-time Saint. It's Reggie Bush. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On second down, it's Jackson, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know, he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So here are the Saints with a long field ahead. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll be led by their now 30-year-old quarterback in his 8th season in the NFL. It's Derek Carr. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's been fun to watch his development through the years. And right now what you see is a very confident quarterback who has a strong sense of self, totally understands the offense, and knows how to get the ball to his playmakers on the run.
On 2nd and 11 now. Carr. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Now you could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Carr. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. That's taken it around the 40. It's a net of 40 there. Punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Michael Vick. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Mario Edwards flies in to blow that play up. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
That's how we do it, baby.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Vic with the incompletion there on third down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there.
And to the surprise of no one, we see the legs that gave both real life and Madden defenses nightmares because Michael Vick just picked up another first down scramble. I talked to one of his former coaches in the NFL, and he used to tell me all the time, when it was third down and it looked like a passing situation, I'd often scream to Michael, forget the play call. If you see an opening, just go. I trusted his legs better than anything else in the league.
First down now, but that clock rolling. First and 10 at the 25-yard line. Now here's Vic. He finds his man, complete. That's Young. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's first and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. Second and inches at the Saints 5-yard line. They'll run now with Bo Jackson.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out that heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Here's Vic. Eluding the pressure, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Hey, I jacked off the whole first half, man, but was still able to put some points up. You know what I mean? I should have went for the field goal to be 10-0, but I didn't, man. But I'm just glad I was able to get in with 8 seconds on the clock. Let's go, as my son Jason say.
Just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Fairbairn on for the extra point. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. The final shot here before half for Carr. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's in for the touchdown.
Hey, that's kudos to the guy I'm playing against, man. If y'all seen that receiver, I'm going to run that back. That was a crazy catch. It shouldn't have been caught, but it is what it is, man.
We are just a PAT away from a top.
As y'all can see, man, he goes up and gets the ball, kind of pushes off Cooper, and then runs in for the touchdown, man. That's nuts. That's nuts. Hey, kudos to that opponent that I'm playing.
Game, and I know everyone's going to look at it and go, guess what? Tie game, all even. They just scored. If they kick this extra point and tie it, they're going to feel like they're the ones that are in control.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us. Now, that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw, it's Carr. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. Carr to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Rob Gronkowski from 13 yards out. And the Saints have taken the lead. Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Third and short yardage, Vick. He finds his man, complete. That's Young. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Mario Edwards Jr. picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17.
Check girls, check girls. Check, 59, 59. I got you, son.
Another try after the first down sack. Vick looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And the Saints are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Carr to throw. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he is going to have a Saints first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
Hey, good game to this opponent, man. If it wasn't for that fluke play, man, it'd be a different ball game. You know, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, man, I took that L. Played a good opponent, you know what I mean, at the end of the day. And, you know, shouts out to him, man. But that catch in the first half was basically the determination of that game, man, to be honest with you. Otherwise, it'd be 7-up right now. We'd be going to overtime. But, you know, you win some, you lose some, man. But, look, I'm still going to run it back again. And that's just what it is, man. So y'all stay tuned. Stay locked in for the next one real quick.
It certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.